Hello friends, so today we're going to talk all about your metabolism and why it's not actually the problem, and also talking about all those people who think they're eating 1200 calories and they are not losing weight. Often people will claim their metabolism is the reason they cannot lose weight. They may also use the term metabolic damage in an effort to explain the frustration they have with weight loss. But the fact is they are not actually damaged and they can lose weight, and here's why. The three reasons people can't lose weight, struggles to lose weight despite eating low calories, are likely explained by one of three things, right? The first one, most are not actually eating what they say. They're lying. They're not actually lying, or they might be knowingly lying, or they're probably unknowingly lying. They underestimate the calorie intake and overestimate the energy expenditure. It's a common issue and it's well documented in research. Even big mistakes have been shown in this research by registered dietitians who are supposed to know their shit. So the likelihood of someone underestimating what they're eating is pretty high. People are not great at logging food accurately. People forget things, and people don't burn as much energy as they actually think. So this is a huge part of why people are not actually consuming what they think, or they're not actually losing as much weight as they think they should be, because they're not actually eating as much as they think they are. The second reason is water retention is masking fat loss. It's commonly during periods of high stress and also during ladies' menstrual cycle. However, as I've seen time and time again working with a bunch of different clients, if an individual is truly eating what they say, so if they've checked off number one and they're not just misreporting on how much they're eating on a daily basis, then this water will shift in a whoosh-like fashion where the water weight will flush out and that fat loss that has been occurring will be revealed. But the patience is key on that one, so you have to just wait it out. And the third reason people can't lose weight is adaptive thermogenesis does occur. Okay, so if you've looked at my Fat Loss Mastery course, we did a presentation on adaptive thermogenesis, also known as a metabolic adaptation. The calories you start on may not apply to the entire diet. So if you look at this graph here, you can see the deficit needed to lose weight over time actually decreases, the intake decreases. And the same thing on the surplus. If you're gaining weight, as we've seen with you, Liam, if you're watching this, the surplus actually needs to increase over time due to these adaptive processes within the body. So it means that the calories you start on might not be the calories you finish on, and probably won't be the calories you finish on. So reductions in BMR, so your basal metabolic rate, your resting calorie output, from loss of mass, thyroid decreases, mitochondrial efficiency increases, the changes in TEF, or thermic effect of food, how much energy you burn through metabolizing and absorption of food, reductions in NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, so all of your non-conscious activity or non-exercise activity, fidgeting, moving around, walking around, all that stuff, and your energy expenditure, all result in an individual burning less total energy than they expected. Okay, so all these things happen throughout a fat loss phase. These adaptations occur, and they burn less energy than they think. Outlining the importance of weight maintenance periods between fat loss phases. So that's why we don't just lose weight forever. We take phases of fat loss, and then we take a break, whether it's just a 1 week diet break, or we do an actual maintenance phase of 4 weeks or 8 weeks or 12 weeks, where we actually try to recover some of these adaptations over time. So that's a really important part. So the reality, guys, whenever someone says I'm eating only 1200 calories and not losing weight, the chances are they're either underestimating calorie intake, or they have some water retention, or they have been in a deficit for so long that adaptive thermogenesis has reduced their deficit by a significant amount to cause them to think that they're no longer losing weight. But the reality is, if someone is eating 1200 calories, they're going to be losing weight. There is no doubt about that. And for reality is, a lot of people, they do actually have to go that low. Mostly this relates to women, as on average they're shorter and lighter and lower energy needs as a result. And it's just a fact of life. But we live in a world with large portion sizes and lifestyles that are far less active than we think. So we have this perfect storm there. We just have to eat less and less to keep progressing as we diet, or we can move more and more, of course, but eating less and less is probably an easier option. But this gets tough as hunger increases and satiety decreases over that fat loss period. Now, this is why we need to avoid slashing calories needlessly, and to ensure we are taking frequent breaks to try and mitigate some of these changes over time as well. So there you go, guys. I hope that cleared it up for you. Nice 5-minute presentation. Hit me back with any questions you have on the subject as well.